Hey everybody, I'm Keychain. Today I wanted to talk about the strongest Warzone event. So the very first time that you see this event, they do preparation matches. So they do prep matches. Um, I'll cover what's in the information here real quick and then kind of talk about my experience so far. So the very first 7-day event you get is a prep match, and there's no new war zone to go into. So you're just in your own war zone against another kingdom, basically. And then after this prep match, they go into a warm up match. So you have another 7-day event. And this one as well doesn't appear to have any going into a new zone, into a strongest war zone area. And then once you get to the ranked matches, after you've actually, you know, done the prep and the warm up and you're kind of ranked based on how you've done, then you get the real deal. So once you see this event coming, the first one is not the fun one where you get to go kill people and do that type of stuff. It's just the basics. Day one on this was using, building speed, doing that type of stuff, building speed ups. Day two is gathering. So on gathering day, it's smart to send your marches out for, you know, 20 something hours, however you can, the day before reset. And then after reset happens and it's gathering day, use a raspberry and pull all your troops back in so you get all those points. And then you can continue gathering throughout the rest of the event. And right before reset on the final on the end of day two is when you want to pull all your marches back in again to have all those points locked in before moving into day three. And then day three was evolution, so using evolution speed ups, gaining evolution points, using creature remains. Day four was special ant. Day five today is hatching soldier ants. So the more you hatch, the more points you get. And then day six is a choose your own score day. So the thing that you get to do here is you get to choose what you want to do. You can do development, you can gather, you can do evolution, special ants, or hatching more soldiers. So depending on what you need, that's what you want to pick on that final day. Something that you'll be able to get more rewards in and help your kingdom with. So if you don't like gathering, don't choose gathering. But if you're like, well, I'm busy on that day and I can't do other stuff. Well, set it to gathering and set yourself up to, gather for 20 hours before reset and, do that. So there's that. And then the final day of this is restrain the groundhog. I have absolutely no idea how to do groundhog yet. I've seen some videos. It looks like you want to, it uses a lot of stamina from what I've seen. So ideally, you want to have maximum stamina at reset on Groundhog Day so that you can use all of your marches on that. But another thing that people do is they change their marches around to use their best special ants. So, meaning that, what I mean by that is they'll take their first pro march with their best 3 ants and they'll send it, do all the damage they can. And then after that's done, they take their top 3 ants out of their special formation, their pro unit formation, and they'll put it in the next one down. So I'll take my best ants, put them here. I don't have the third slot unlocked for this, so that's not quite going to work. But I put my top 2 ants here and attack with them, and my top insect. And then after I'm done with that, I move down to my next one, put my top 2 ants here with the insect, attack again. So you're using your strongest, hardest hitting ants always on the groundhog. So that's pretty much the strategy from what I've seen. So that's kind of the goal. And then, from there on out, it just depends on how developed you've been on your other things to decide how much damage you're doing. I'm sure that there's strategies out there for if you set your marches up this way, you'll murder the groundhog. I'm going to have to watch other people's videos and do the groundhog myself before I can learn enough to do my own video on the groundhog. So, there's that. Okay, what else about this event? One thing that I found out that I don't really like it um, as a new player, but once you're established in the game, it won't really matter. It's happening to me here as well. So I've gained rewards 1 through 3 already for hatching ants. I've already maxed those out. These rewards, number 4 through 6, these are locked by research. So I can't unlock these until I unlock this research here. But this research takes ton, a ton of creature remains to get to. So stage 9 to 10 is 790, and that's for both sides. So I think total it was something like 4,000 for each of these top two, and then you need another 1190 for unlocking this phase rewards 4 to 6. Immediately following that, this point bonus, you want to max this as quickly as you can because it gives you free points up to 100% additional points for unlocking these. So as soon as you get this strongest Warzone on day one, the research unlocks for it. So my new research that I have, I've got Zone Develop and Zone Fight that popped up on day one of the Zone event. So the strongest Warzone event. So you want to focus on these, figuring out what your goals are going to be. For the first one, the very first one, focusing anything in zone fight is pointless because for the first 2 weeks of these zone matches, you don't actually go fight. So you want to focus on developing and at least trying to get this point bonus maxed out. After that, the rest of these are, they're things that kind of help, but aren't going to help you long term. Like it's nice, there'll be good rewards, like this unlocking rewards 7 through 9. And then I think way down here there's a point bonus too. So another, you can get 200% of points bonus down there as well. And then double rewards, so personal rewards get doubled. So it's something that you want to work towards. But for me, my personal goal is going to be unlocking this, maxing point bonus level 1, and then I'm immediately going into zone fight to get some of these researches completed that will make me stronger during the actual fighting of this. Because, for the first, I don't know, however long this kingdom's been alive, we've been fighting everybody and it's been great. But now we're kind of in that point that all states or most states and kingdoms get to in these types of games is peace. There's a nap with the top 10, not much else to hit, can't really go around getting resources from everybody, so I'm starting to get low. I'm hoping strongest Warzone I can go around and get some kills and get some resources. That's my favorite type of event. You guys know, like hunting for resources. That's 100% what I will be after in the strongest Warzone event. So if it's fun and it's, how the other game was, I'll be doing live streams around the kill phase event where I'm looking for people to kill and get resources from. So that's something to look forward to. Is if you enjoyed the live streams before, then we'll bring those back and we can start doing some live stream, looking for resources, looking for people to kill. Aside from that, I think that's all I want to talk about for this video. I will have either a live stream or an additional video coming out in a day or two because we've got our very first, let me click it here, our very first War of the Kings. So that's tomorrow. Looks like tomorrow at reset it starts. So we'll be fighting for this tree. I don't know how much fighting we're actually going to be doing, but we've all crammed into the forest. There's 2 alliances in here. The alliance that was one of the top 3, we went to war with them and killed them all, and now they've merged into the top alliance and changed their alliance name into a farm alliance for this top alliance. So after that, we started leaving them alone. We'll see if we get along or if we're going to be fighting them. So looking at the leaderboards here, each alliance power ranking, we are just behind them now. We were in number 1 for the longest place, but the previous ranked third, the previous ranked second and third alliance combined to become the number 1 alliance and pass us. So that's a thing. We'll see how long that lasts, and we'll see if we go all out fighting for the center or not. But the guy, the top guy in this server is in that alliance. I don't know how strong his marches actually are, but he is killing it on this, this Warzone event. He's got killer points, man, and his anthill power ranking. See, look at where he's way up there. So these two up here are 9.4 million and 8.7 million already. I'm at 3.3 million, and I'm spending a decent amount. So I can't even imagine what these guys are spending to be at 9.4 million power and 8.7 million power already. It's pretty insane. But, it is what it is. Everybody spends at their own pace. Okay, I think that's it for this video. I could have missed things, but I'm new. I'm learning, getting the information out there the best I can. Remember to hit the like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.